Rochelle Rutherford, and I have my own channel, and we are doing this together.
And I'm Ryder Crosby, a wheelchair rider, and I have my own channel.
My car accident was in June of 2015. I can't remember the exact date, but when was your accident?
So Rochelle got hurt a little bit before me. I got hurt in April 9th of 2016. So pretty close to each other.
Pretty close.
We're very similar injury levels. We're both T12s, but she's an incomplete and I'm a complete. So there's a ton of differences in the experience that we've had. Yours was, you said, car accident, and I fell out of a tree, as you all know. Well, all of you on my channel know. So me and Rachel have been friends for about a little over 5 years now.
Yeah.
So she found my YouTube channel after I created it, and I guess watched a couple of videos, and then commented, and we started talking, and just became friends. We talked a couple times a month for 5 years. So decided to get her out here to Georgia from Texas to hang out and get to know each other.
Finally.
Yeah.
And it's been fun.
Yes. Us having similar injuries but still being completely different. I've talked about this in one of my past videos of how people could have the exact same injury, but there's still going to be differences. Everybody is different. Every accident's different. Every injury is going to have different side effects and things to it. So I stated she's a incomplete and I'm a complete. For those of you that don't know what that means my spinal cord was completely severed in half. Hers hung on a little bit and didn't completely sever. So the differences between the two are pretty profound. Like she can feel down to almost your knees or to your knees.
So yeah, I can feel to my knees. And the sensations, like I've tried to explain in my vlog before, because I get people all the time wanting me to explain and talk a little bit about what I can feel, and it's really hard to put into words because the sensation varies just because our nerves wrap in our bodies. And so my sensations are splotchy in certain areas. But for the most part, I can feel in my upper thigh area. And the closer I get to my injury level, which is about my belly button area, the more sensation I get.
Yeah, and mine cuts off the top of my hips completely. So I don't feel anything below my hips. No sensation, hot, cold, pain, pressure, anything. And it's pretty crazy that we can have the same level of injury and then be that different. Both of our bowel programs are completely different. Being able to cath and stuff like that's Actually, pretty similar.
Our caffeine situation's similar. Like I've explained in my channel, I have Botox that I get every 6 months just because I ended up developing a neurogenic bladder.
Me too.
And so if I don't get the Botox, my bladder, like Ryder's bladder, will just spasm, and we can't do anything about it. And who wants to live with incontinence? Not me. So
No, it's miserable.
Yeah.
I mean, she said we went to the movies yesterday. We spent quite a bit of time laying around because I woke up with a UTI this morning, and I was feeling like crap yesterday because of it. So I have a UTI currently, and I'm sick of it. It's like my third one in 2 months. So even after Botox, so
yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, UTIs are not fun. But I don't suffer UTIs as bad. I've just never been a high prone person, high risk to UTIs before my car accident. And so sometimes they say if you get a lot of UTIs before your car accident, you can continue getting UTIs even after. Like a spinal cord injury is what I meant to say. But I don't have that, so.
Yeah. Lucky you. I got a sensitive bladder.
Unless I'm not careful.
Yeah. I'm careful. Just not as careful as you. I'll admit that. I'm gonna start being more careful. Just to at least rule one reason for getting them so often.
At least try it for a couple months, see if it works.
Yeah. I mean, it never hurts to be cleaner.
Right. So I do have a question. Can you sweat below your injury?
My feet do.
Your
Nothing
feet.
else seems to. I mean, I get a little swampy during the summertime. It's super hot, but I don't like my legs don't sweat like profusely like my arms and my body do.
Okay.
It's not the same as it used to.
Okay.
So I would say no for the most part. I don't know if I actually sweat down here if it's like runs from the top down.
Gotcha.
I definitely, work hard in the summer and get
Yeah.
sweaty, and so it's hard to tell whether it's sweat from up here or sweat from down there.
It's all your abs sweating.
Yeah.
So I do sweat below my injury level.
That's good. At least you can
Yeah.
regulate your temperature a little bit.
My thighs are like all in through my thighs and through here sweats, but that's what I was thinking. Like my area, like where I said my sensation cuts off like right about like a little above my knees. That area and lower doesn't sweat. Like my feet don't sweat. Like yeah, right
That's
where my sensation ends, my legs are cold. My feet are always cold, and I don't sweat.
Huh, that is weird.
Yeah.
My feet, I don't know if they sweat or what it is, but I have the issue with, like I told you, my feet, my toes push into each other a lot, and I have to constantly put cream on them because they basically I like have white athlete's foot all the time. So like the skin between my toes tries to it always peeling off. So I have to keep what's it called?
Baby
Like the
powder,
jock
just
itch cream basically, or
Gotcha.
athlete's foot cream. I can't remember the active ingredient in it, but I have to keep that on my feet.
Gotcha.
Like every other day I have to put it on there or my feet will literally try to rot.
That's crazy.
It's
So
pain.
I don't have like the problem with my feet other than them constantly swelling. I retain a lot of fluid in my legs and my feet. What about you? Do you get like a lot of retention?
My feet will swell up sometimes. I mean, they swell up a little bit every day. Like at the end of the day, they're a little bit bigger than they were in the morning. They don't swell bad.
See, mine are like Miss Piggy feet, like off of the Muppets. Like I get hellacious, like swollen feet and legs, and it also varies on like if I drink more water, they get more swollen, and if I
Yeah.
have like salty foods, it's like
I think that's
like balloons.
I think that's kind of like a female thing too, though. Not,
You think?
Not just an injury thing. Is it not?
I don't know.
That's a serious question.
You said that you don't feel pain in your butt.
Mm-mm.
So that's a huge thing for me. Is like
I don't
that's
have a butt to feel pain in.
so that was a big thing for me. Is like for the first after my car accident, I want to say almost the first 2 years. No, actually it was the first 3 years. Yeah, it was a little over 3 years, probably around there. I did not have any pain in my butt at all. And then after I moved to Texas, I went to go to the urologist to get my every 6 month routine Botox, and they put an antibiotic shot in my butt, and that's the first time I actually noticed sensation was returning in my butt was when I got that Botox shot. And then
Crazy.
ever since then, like little things have been returning. Like within the first year of being in Texas, I noticed that hot and cool sensations were returning in my legs and my thighs. My spasms have been increasing.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the infection or because of like issues with needing to pee or anything, but like my legs have just become more active and everything. And I remember being told when I was in physical therapy that you have up to 7 years for things to return. And I'm right there. Like I'm right at that 6-year anniversary. So who knows?
When did y'all really start communicating? Like after YouTube?
I don't know.
It was pretty immediate.
Yeah, we just.
Because we swapped information immediately.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I messaged him on YouTube, it was instant. You messaged me back, and then it was like, okay, do you have Instagram? And then we started texting. Like,
Yeah,
we actually
Snapchat
got,
and-
Snapchat, and we started texting each other and
Yeah,
stuff.
started talking pretty regularly. Because I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know about you. I don't have a lot of friends in wheelchairs. I have a couple.
yeah.
Jeremy is really my only other friend he's the only one that I see regularly. But you're the only one other than him that I talk to
Yeah,
regularly.
and
So it's
I,
just nice to have somebody to talk to when somebody else doesn't understand.
what you're going through and everything.
The little tidbits behind the scenes that people don't get.
Yeah,
But
and
before my injury, I mean, I hardly ever had to go to the doctor. Never had any problems. Was always
healthy.
Go and healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it feels like every time I turn around, I gotta deal with something. Whether it's sitting on a heating pad for too long and burning my ass cheeks, or UTIs every other month.
Yeah, and see, for me, I was in Idaho at the time when we met, and you were all the way down here. That's like a long distance.
Yeah, halfway
But,
across the country.
Yeah, literally. And I didn't have anybody in Idaho. Like, Idaho is very, very, I don't know how you would describe it, very small country. Like, there's hardly anybody like there. Maybe
Especially not people with injuries.
older people, yeah, like you'll see old people in wheelchairs, but not like younger people in spinal cord injuries. But like the closest would be like Utah or something. But I didn't really have anybody to talk to either, and so that's why we were just like, oh my gosh, like, hey, what's up, like, and we were the same injury
Somebody
level.
I actually like to talk to as well.
Yeah,
Right?
you
no
were
offense to
pretty-
anybody else in wheelchair. It's not the wheelchair thing. It's just something weird.
Yeah.
To talk to.
Well, like our personalities are similar. I mean, we hit it off. We got a good flowing.
Relationship.
Yeah, there we go. And then like you also like to do a lot of the same stuff as me.
Yeah, both hunt, fish,
Yeah.
kayak.
And then you were into like motocross stuff like that, and you're biking before your accident and everything. And I've always liked stuff like that. I never did it, but I always liked stuff like that. And so we
Plus
always
we're
had like a
gonna
lot
get
to talk about.
I'm gonna get you on a sit ski before too long.
Yes. Yeah.
Get her on
No,
a mountain
do the
in the
60.
snow.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
So
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
yeah, it's definitely.
It's gonna have to be a well thought out plan. It's
right.
gonna be expensive and
Well, just put me like on like a little floaty. There you go.
then he just pull you.
Yeah, there you go. Just put me on a floaty.
It's gravity pulling me already. You're just gonna go past me.
I'm just gonna go flying. That'd be great.
It's just a straight line.
Can we do that?
You can.
That'd be so
I'm gonna be in my sit ski where I can stop. You're gonna be like grabbing the snow.
I'm gonna be like, okay, how do you actually feel about me after meeting me? How do you feel about
Not
meeting
good.
me in person?
Not good.
What the fuck?
No, it's been great. You're no different than you've been over the past few years, which is a relief because it wasn't really a catfish situation because we established a relationship like that. We
And we
established a
Snapchatted.
friendship.
Yeah, we Snapchatted and stuff. So
You're the same as what I expected you to be.
okay, so I'm not like a weirdo. Actually getting to know me
Oh, no, you're
in
weird.
person. I'm weird.
I'm weird too.
You
And
did.
threaten to chop us up.
I did. I did on the way home
From the airport.
From the airport,
So you're gonna make us into milkshakes?
I said smoothies.
Smoothies.
Yeah,
Okay.
smoothies.
It'd be a delicious smoothie. Well, what about you? What were you?
What do I feel? Well, I feel like my, I don't know, maybe this is like the female side because I'm more emotional, but I feel like my friendship has grown more for you and Carly both. Like,
That's
I
glad about
definitely,
that.
yeah, I definitely feel like I
I'm
have,
only behind the camera.
girl, like, I feel like you guys are like an extension to my family. Like, I feel very, very close to both of you.
Well, good.
And your family and everything. Like, this is like a place I could actually see myself actually moving to, which I'm going to make a separate vlog about. But yeah, I really fell in love with this whole entire area and you guys' family and everything.
It is awesome. I love Georgia. Athens particularly. Athens is awesome. Either way, it's been
Fun.
fun, a great experience. Actually meeting somebody that you've been friends with over the internet basically for
Years.
5 years, and to have that come to fruition actually, because we've talked about it for at least a couple of years now, trying to one of us come one way or the other and meet each other.
Yeah.
Life happens and get busy. Finally have the time. Made it happen.
Yeah. Okay, well, be sure to click the subscribe button. There you go. Like and subscribe.
Both of us.
Like,
Subscribe. I'll put Rochelle's info below. Should do the same.
Yes, for sure. There you go.
Oh, nuts. Nuts. Bye.
Bye.